going to continue our series of interviewing the salutatorians and valedictorians in McKinney ISD. And today I have the honor of introducing to you Benjamin Wroblewski. He is the salutatorian at McKinney North High School. And Benjamin, you have worked hard to achieve that honor, and I know that it doesn't come easy. But you also have been involved in school activities. What are some of the school activities you were involved in at McKinney North High School?
The first thing I joined, actually, I played golf for the school for my first 2 years, but then I joined some more academic programs. I joined HOSA, Health Occupation Students of America. I also joined Student Council and Tech Theater. I wanted to have a diverse array of things I could do at the school and be involved in a lot of different areas.
Okay, great. When did you first move to McKinney, and where did you start your schooling here in McKinney? Okay.
I moved here in the 4th grade. I was 9 years old, and I started at Wilmeth Elementary School. It was the first year it opened, so it was new for everybody. So it was a good time to come in and meet people. And then I went to Johnson Middle School in 6th grade, and then they built Cockrell, so I moved to a new school again and met new people again. I made all the friends that I have today.
So you've been in a lot of new schools here in the school district,
yes,
huh?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's
Seen it all.
interesting. Yeah. Well, what is your favorite subject or area of interest?
Freshman year, I fell in love with biology. That was one of the things I really liked. But then as I went through, I also realized the appreciation I had for math and physics and specifically the kind of engineering aspect. So I really looked for something that could mix those two together.
Mix engineering and biology together. And so you decided to go to UT Dallas. What attracted you to UT Dallas, and what are you planning on majoring in there at UT Dallas?
Well, they have a really strong science engineering program there, and one of the things that they're really known for is biomedical engineering, which is what I'm going to study there. So that's where I got my biology and my engineering mixed together. And then they also have the McDermott Scholars Program, which is what I applied for and received. So that's one of the top factors I had in choosing to attend there.
Okay. What are you planning on doing after you graduate from UT Dallas?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure yet.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm studying biomedical engineering, so I foresee myself in a field there.
And just see what our opportunities develop.
Yeah, but I'd like to keep my options open so I see where I go with it.
That's great. That's great. What's the most challenging aspect of high school, and how did you manage this challenge?
High school can get pretty rough when it comes to balancing all the academic work and your extracurricular activities and your social activities. And I really had to figure out time management and how to get organized, how to study. Sometimes you come from middle school, you think, oh, I'm smart enough, I can just take this test, it doesn't matter. And you start to figure out real quick that you actually have to put in the effort to do your work and study and prepare for those things. And so you have to learn how to prioritize and put things in order.
Okay, great. What has been the most, how do you, because of the fact that you have worked hard to become salutatorian, and that doesn't come easy. You have to take a lot of AP exams, you have to do a lot of studying, you have to manage the time like you're talking about. How do you handle the stress? What are some things you do to relax and remove the stress?
Honestly, I owe a lot to my friends for how less stress. I'm not naturally very gifted at managing my stress well. I let it get to me kind of easily, but luckily a lot of my friends, they take me out and like, oh, let's go get Sonic, or let's go do something to help, relax and take my mind off those kind of things. So most of the time after a big school event, I like to just hang out with my friends and to relax.
Sure. Okay, that's great. Tell me, do you have a particular mentor or inspirational figure that has largely influenced your life?
I'd probably have to say both my parents. I know it's a little cliche, but they have been the most supportive of me and been there for me for everything, and they taught me most of my values. They've always been, pushing me to do my best in school, but they've always taught me that my grades aren't what defines me, and so I've never felt that need that I have to prove something to them, which has always been good.
That's great. If you could give one piece of advice to an 8th grader coming in to high school, what would that be?
I would probably say that you should do what interests you, or find out what interests you, because I think sometimes coming into high school, you waste a little bit of time trying to please everybody or do what's cool or what you think everyone else is doing, but you figure out pretty quick that you're not going to keep up if you do it that way. So if you really find where your passion is, where your interest is, and just go for that wholeheartedly, you're much more likely to be successful.
Great. Well, as you look back over your years in school here in McKinney School District, what's something that really stands out that you remember most about your experience?
I remember, or I will remember definitely the culture here in McKinney ISD. It's a lot different from where I come from and from what I've seen in other school districts and things. I like the sense of community, and especially at my high school, and I really love the way that everyone really comes together, and with my friends and my other schoolmates and teachers, and I just feel like I'm a part of something, and that's really cool.
That's great. Well, Benjamin, it's been a pleasure to have a chance to visit with you. Look forward to shaking your hand at graduation day a few weeks from now, and wish you the best. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you. Let's make it a great week.